Biden-Trump, Trump-Biden, whatever way you want to say it, we are now less than 24 hours away from the first presidential debate of the election cycle.
I'm calling on Crooked Joe to debate anytime, any place. We'll do it anywhere you want, Joe.
Well, make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald.
There have been questions about former President Trump's many lawsuits against him and questions about President Biden's age and health. Here's Professor Donna Crane of San Jose State University.
History tells us that the public doesn't make its decision very much based on debates, but it still feels like there's a lot at stake, and I think that there is.
But the rules of this debate will most certainly have an impact. A mute button will be used by the moderator, so the speaker is able to talk uninterrupted.
And it's going to be interesting. This is the first time, I think, since the 1960 debates between Nixon and Kennedy, where there's no audience.
Zev Yaroslavsky, a longtime Los Angeles City Council member and supervisor, is now a UCLA professor. He's a Democrat and favors Biden going into this debate.
The X factor here is how Trump is going to behave, and it's all speculation. I don't think he can control himself for an hour and a half. So if he makes a spectacle of himself as he did 4 years ago, then I think that hurts him.
But Crane says the rules in place, a mute button and no audience, could actually favor Trump.
It's going to prevent him from being so domineering, both over President Biden and over the moderator. So I'm wondering if that it will just sort of take away some of his more unpleasant tendencies when he debates. That those just won't be possible. So that could result in him appearing less of a bully.
Both professors believe that Biden has more to gain, with Crane saying that she believes he comes into this debate as the underdog.
And there is a belief among some that if Trump doesn't feel like the debate is going well, he could possibly announce a Republican VP name to get the headline. Some also wondering that if both Biden and Trump do poorly, could folks take a closer look at Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's the independent candidate and, according to CNN, did not qualify for Thursday's debate. J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.